Love bombing versus genuine interest, the difference most people miss. Someone can text you all day, call you their soulmate, and talk about your future after 3 dates, without actually knowing you. That is the difference most people miss. Love bombing and genuine interest can look almost identical at first. Both can bring compliments, affection, gifts, and excitement. But attention is not intimacy. Attention says, I cannot stop thinking about you. Intimacy says, I want to discover who you really are, even when you are different from the person I imagined. The real question is not, how strongly do they feel? It is, what happens when reality interrupts the fantasy? Online advice often makes this sound easy. Too many texts, love bombing, an expensive gift, love bombing, saying I love you quickly, definitely love bombing. But some people are naturally expressive, and two people can sincerely connect very quickly. Speed can be risky, but speed alone does not reveal someone's motives. Love bombing is not a diagnosis you can make from one romantic weekend. It is more useful to see it as a pattern. Overwhelming affection that creates pressure, obligation, dependence, or control. So instead of trying to read their mind, watch what their behavior does to your freedom. Want to know whether intense attention is healthy? Do not watch what happens when you say yes. Watch what happens when you say no. Say, I cannot meet tonight. Say, I am not ready for that yet. Say, I want to take this slowly. Genuine interest may feel disappointed, but it adjusts. Love bombing often turns a boundary into an accusation. Why are you pulling away? I guess I care more than you do. After everything I have done for you? A boundary does not destroy healthy affection. It reveals whether the affection came with conditions. Real care does not require you to surrender your steering wheel. Love bombing can feel powerful because you are not slowly being discovered. You are being instantly declared perfect. They may say, you are everything I have ever wanted, before they have seen you stressed, bored, angry, or wrong. That sounds romantic, but they may be bonding with an idea of you. Genuine interest is curious. It asks questions and allows complicated answers. It does not need you to remain flawless. Love bombing says, you are my dream. Genuine interest asks, who are you when you do not have to perform for me? A pedestal is not acceptance. It is a tiny surface. The moment you become fully human, there may be nowhere to stand. Moving fast is not automatically the red flag. Refusing to slow down is. Genuine interest wants another date. Love bombing wants certainty before trust has earned it. It replaces time with more messages, bigger promises, immediate labels, and a future planned before the present has been tested. So, remove the urgency. Keep your plans. Take a night to think. Avoid making a huge promise. If the connection stays warm, respectful, and steady, that tells you something. If slowing down produces guilt, anger, panic, or punishment, that tells you something too. The healthiest excitement can survive a calendar. A gift stops being a gift when it is later used as evidence that you owe someone access to you. Look at everything I bought you. Nobody will ever treat you this well. I made you my priority, so why am I not yours? Gifts and compliments are not suspicious by themselves. The question is whether generosity remains a gift or becomes a contract you never agreed to sign. Genuine generosity can hear thank you without demanding your time, body, passwords, exclusivity, or obedience. Love bombing may hide an invoice inside the flowers. You usually discover the price when you try to say no. Genuine interest gets to know your world. Love bombing can try to become your world. One says, have fun with your friends. Tell me about it later. The other makes you pay emotionally for going without them. Jealousy becomes devotion. Possessiveness becomes protection. Constant contact feels like closeness while leaving you no room to think. A healthy relationship fits into your life. It does not need to replace your sleep, work, hobbies, family, or friendships. Healthy love can make your life feel bigger, more supported, more honest, more yourself. Control makes it smaller, one canceled plan and one avoided argument at a time. Do not measure love only by how close someone pulls you. Notice what they ask you to leave behind. One bad reaction does not automatically make someone abusive. People can be insecure, impulsive, or awkward with new feelings. Look for repetition, and whether they can take responsibility and change. What happens after a disagreement? Can they listen without rewriting what happened? Can they apologize without making you comfort them? Do their words and actions still match when they are not getting what they want? Grand romance is easy during idealization. Respect becomes visible during frustration. Here is the simplest difference. Genuine interest wants a relationship with you. Love bombing wants a particular response from you. Admiration, access, reassurance, commitment, control. The response may vary, but the pressure feels similar. Return this intensity now, or something bad will happen between us. Genuine interest can tolerate the truth. You can move slowly. You can disagree. You can keep other people in your life. You can be imperfect. The relationship may not work, but you are still allowed to be a separate human being inside it. Intensity tells you how exciting the beginning feels. Respect tells you whether there is anything safe to build. If a new relationship feels unbelievably intense, you do not have to panic or diagnose anyone. Create enough space to observe. Ask yourself 4 questions. Can I slow the pace without being punished? Can I say no without being guilted or worn down? Can I keep my friends, routines, privacy, and opinions? Can I raise a concern and still feel safe? One awkward moment is not a verdict, but repeated pressure, isolation, punishment, or control deserves to be taken seriously. Talk to someone you trust, and if you feel unsafe, contact a local relationship abuse service from a safe device. The goal is not to become suspicious of affection. It is to stop confusing intensity with evidence. Enjoy the butterflies. Appreciate the effort. But give trust, the one ingredient no grand gesture can replace: time. Because genuine interest does not only make you feel wanted, it makes room for you to remain yourself. Thanks for watching. Like the video and subscribe the channel, and share it with someone navigating a new relationship.